Hey, Jamie. Happy
Hi.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
And yeah, I wasn't supposed to stream today, but Farrell had the job, but Farrell had family stuff, so
Mhm.
JNN has to be on Sundays apparently. So I got a call from the boss.
I
Look,
bet she's a cool lady.
yeah, she's a bit mean, but she plays a sweetheart online. But Jack Daniels became a member. Thank you so much, Jack.
Hey, Jack.
Well, Jack Daniels did it, not Jack Daniels. Sniper, pew pew. And Iris, she changed her avatar. What the hell? Yeah, happy Sunday, all. Hey, Stalin. And Fubar. Trying to stay awake? Well, Farrell says I talk her to sleep. And Christine. And this way up. Howdy ho. Jokey. Your audio is really bad. Hey, Caroline. Hey, Ralphie. Thank you for joining us yesterday. It was nice someone could pick up the slack when I was a little bit tired. And Mr. Whiskey. Chelsea. How are you doing? It might be a sheet show. Hey, Nonya. Salty Dog, and Mr. MG himself. You have a link on in Twitter if you want on. Hey, Jude. And Wolfie. We were in voice chat, but you didn't show up. And all the way from Sweden, it's Pernilla. I really, really hope this hits Jamie the way it hit me. Because the first time I saw it, I think I was more puzzled than I was entertained. The second time, I was very, very puzzled and very, very entertained. And the rest of the time, you're just sitting here thinking, how can she breed? Because she doesn't seem like she has that much IQ on her. It's Jamie. It's my lovely co-host Jamie. I think Jeremy has seen it. He made the video. It's just Jamie. I haven't been jumping into all this what the hills because I've been seeing it a lot over at MG. He makes way better contents than I do. But I know Jamie loves a good crazy story, so I wanted to show it to her. And now her stuff doesn't work. Thank you so much, Millie H. Yeah, it's a little promotion for our trip to Tennessee. I'm looking forward to seeing you there and
Better?
giving you your muffin top.
Hang on.
This is going well. Hey, Erin and Sauter, how are you? Kennedy, Deborah Kennedy. Good morning. It is what it is. Well, Farrell, you know how it is. She don't care. As long as we work for her, it doesn't matter if it's you or if it's me. Hey, Sheila Barton. Psychodolux. Well, when the 7 hour deposition comes out, if you do turn that into a drinking game, you will die. Hey, Linda. Welcome, welcome. Even though I'm Irish, I'm staying away from hard liquor. It's probably a good idea with this lady. No, enjoy your time with your grannies. Of course, Mr. Valhalla. If he's not begging for wrenches, he's begging for links. Du, 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 du. You haven't been following this. Are we starting at the beginning? Well, no, we're just watching her deposition. The court things, even though they're kind of fun, they're more frustrating. So I just wanted Jamie to have a good time on a Sunday. Hey, Liarbetese. And Kim, good morning. Good day. Good day to you, Peter. Part of the superheroes group are in the house. That's a cool name. And thank you, Sniper, for gifting one membership that went to Chelsea. And you gifted one more that went to Psycho Doll X. Thank you so much, Sniper. So you can be pinned again. Oh, I forgot to say, Sniper, pew pew.
Okay. Did I fix it?
It sounds better now.
Okay. I can hear you now.
You talk a
I can
bit.
hear you. Okay. So I have not been following this at all. Unfortunately, we've been stuck in this trial, so I haven't really had a chance to follow any of this stuff. I got the basics, but Baker might have to like give me you might have to give me just kind of like a baseline of what's going on with this, because I haven't followed really any of it.
Well, first of all, we have to call Silverman.
I don't know.
He did well yesterday, K-Mac. He helped Hülkenberg. Probably. Oh, I'm so far behind. And Wins Clothrow became a member. Thank you so much. Jamie's audio is crazy. Can you talk a little bit again?
Can you hear me? Why is it acting stupid?
I don't know. It's kind of the same thing as yesterday with Ralphie's. Did they get an update or something?
I don't know. It's the same thing I've been using this whole time.
Well, this lovely lady, as you can see, I put a new background in. Because she loves turtles. She has a turtle sanctuary, and she's kind of a clown. So I made a new background, and she was a super fan of the Hales, who are kind of like online YouTube celebrities. I watched them back in the day when they mainly did coin pusher stuff and storage things. Then because George, his wife or girlfriend, got sick, they are snowbirding. And down in Florida, she moved in across the street from them. And they got into a dispute because she wanted to have a collection plate for her, or collection box for her turtle sanctuary. And they said, well, it's not about your turtles today. So could we? And they were respectful to her. So she flipped the script. Well, I thought it needed a special occasion. Yeah. Hey, Becca Lynn. Well, Jamie doesn't stream that much, but appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Private show.
Can everybody hear me fine? I'll switch over to the phone audio if I have to, but
I think you should go phone.
okay. Hold up. Be right back.
Thank you, Sniper. Pew pew. More like a turtle purgatory. Thank you for the £2. Yeah. Well, we're not going to watch that today. Maybe sometime we can watch that. Well, nice to have you, and I hope I won't disappoint you too much. But I hope she can hear me in the background. But no, then they got into a dispute. They have a restraining order against her in Ohio, and she sued them in Florida and has gone pro se with the worst judge I've ever seen. How he ever became a judge, and that's why I want to follow it over on MG's, because
Okay.
I think he gets an aneurysm every time he hears that judge, because he's so stupid. And Valhalla, the link is in Discord. He was link begging. What do we want Valhalla here? Broken Baker. Someone called me the Naked Baker yesterday.
That's a good name.
Yeah, I should go by that, because it's like Jamie Oliver, but I'm a baker. He's a chef.
Yeah.
Yeah, the judge is worse than Schroeder after his brain damage. But today we'll only be watching the deposition, because Jamie hasn't seen any of it. So I thought this is a great lead into, should we say, the inner workings of Lynette. The very special lady. She has, just like Valhalla has his dual masters in arts and women's studies. She has, she's both a stripper and a minister. So, like I got inspired this morning. She's spreading more than love.
You and your AI.
It's not my AI. I made that myself.
Oh, with like clip art and stuff? Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you haven't seen? Oh, Kim, this is a treat. It's gonna be a treat. It's I would say it's a deep dive into crazy. Yeah, if this is the first time, buckle in.
So can I ask what is she doing a deposition for?
Because they're doing the deposition for the case, because she help me out, chat. How she claims that they stalk her, threaten her. She wants a 500 feet restriction, so they can't get near her, so they can't get into their ground, the property. She's all the crazy. So now they're talking about the case and making deposition. It's a 7-hour deposition. This is cut down to maybe Jeremy talks a lot in this video, so maybe 15 minutes or something like that. And there's enough crazy in this. So when the 7-hour comes out, we'll have to do a 24-hour stream and just go through it. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Yeah, she has a tramp stamp. We got into that. Well, on MG's this morning, we started talking about she might have some tramp stamps. And because she have a few names. She has like 24 names, aliases. So we started, what would her tramp stamp be? We've got 173 suggestions for her tramp stamps. Not all of them were for a good Christian channel like this one. And Sniper, he is really turning the chat green today. Sniper, pew pew, gifted a membership to Boudica. Do you know who that is, Jamie? Thank you.
Who? Boudica?
Boudica, yeah.
No.
That was a female Celtic. Well, her husband was the king, and then the Romans came over and her and her daughters got a little bit of the. So she made a rebellion and fought the Romans. Went pretty well for a couple of years. Then she got killed, I believe. And Sniper, pew pew, coming back again. Captain C was the lucky recipient of this one. Thank you so much.
Well.
Yeah, and yeah, she moved to Florida after they moved there, and knew right where. It's in a town called Alder Creek. He had made a few videos about it, because he's been in some conflict with the city council, because they don't want to let him put some water pipes into his ground, and he did a lot of videos about it, and then she moved down there, and it's just Jerry got an FPO out of Ohio. She countered with a TPO in Florida. You're there for those 24 hours. Yeah, we have to make it so we can run it on different channels, because that's stupid. Yeah, she's just copying Jeremy. She wants to be a big celebrity, and in the courtroom, she's yelling because he makes money, and she want to make money. It's not fair that he makes money. Hey, Holly. 39 aliases, 35 names.
Oh, wow.
Well, I know a sanctuary where you can put those tortoises. Tortai, maybe?
Tortai. Oh my God, I cracked myself up.
Keep in mind, all of this also started with her posting vile mixture signs around town and online, including crimes against children and women. She has made such threats and accusations against. Yeah. And he hired a handwriting expert to prove that it was her handwriting, because she said, no, I didn't do anything. And still, this deposition, which is utter bonkers, the judge threw it out. It's so crazy. It's just stupid. It's
I don't even know what.
Yeah, she is reaping what she sowed. Hey, Devil Dog, how are you doing? Yeah, it's a cluster muck. And Rolling Stone. Yes, exactly. Buckle up. The hashtag buckle up is for the Hales community. Make her gonna wait for the window. Stay away from the window. Yeah, and I've only been married once. I can land a date. I have to fly to Tennessee to have a date. How many tattoos that anyone wants to see? I think she has 0 tattoos that anyone wants to see. But I bet she has a lot. And most of them looks like people in prison would think, nah, skip. Yeah, you can go watch the other Creek playlist so you can get fully into it. I watched a lot of it over on MG's, but I just wanted to show Jamie this. I'm not going to deep dive into it, because MG and DY and Chuck and all of these are doing a great, of course, our lovely Megan Fox. Oh, I streamed with her. She is so lovely. I met her before on the panel, but she was on with MG last night. She's such a nice lady. And the expert tried to run her off. You know how he gets. Well, Kim, it sounds BS crazy, but it's even worse when you see it. I'm just afraid. We've seen the judges get by with so many bad things. No, that's exactly right.
I don't care. I have anxiety over the roof.
Okay, that's part of the. What's her name?
It was my pleasure.
Her name is
I
Lynette.
had. Yeah, her name is, one of her names is Lynette, but she is Lynette.
Oh.
The worst thing is you couldn't make this into a movie because, yeah, it's just too weird. Hey, Rob Gary. Well,
Hey, Rob.
I can't be on Twitter too much because I get into fights.
He's getting into Twitter fights with people.
We don't care. Oh yeah, I bet you she could be this lovely gentleman's mother-in-law.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't have cared.
You wouldn't have cared?
No,
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
no.
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
Probably did. Everybody has.
So there.
Everybody hands.
The judge is like, the hell did you just?
She could be his mother-in-law.
Yeah,
Hey,
probably.
Lexi. Hey, Mass. She is a scary girl. Her name is Lynette Michelle Lacey Alexis Preston. That's a mouthful.
That's not real. She's lying.
Well, she has a couple of names. There's another video. Sadly, her kid is in it. I really wanted to show you, but her kid's in it, and I don't want to show the kid because she can't. Well, it's not her kid. It's an adopted kid, and it's not a legal adoption. But so I don't want to show it, but you can see her turtle sanctuary, and dang. Yeah, these are clips. We don't have these entire 7 hours.
Mm-hmm.
That guy seems sane compared to this one. I do it when we have the fashion clip.
I laugh.
39 alias names.
Laughing at the same time, so it's very weird.
Yeah, that everything. The more I watch this video, in the beginning you're just sitting here wondering, and then you begin laughing, and then again you go back to wondering and think, someone should really, really, really look deep into this case. There's something going on, and it's only a guardianship for the 4-year-old, but she calls her kid mommy.
Mummy? Like a mummy?
No, like a mom.
Oh, like mommy?
That's what I said, mommy.
It sounds like mummy. Sorry.
You know, it's racist to make fun of my accent.
No, it's not.
Okay. Yeah, Megan is looking in. I got the expert Megan Fox into my head. Yeah, she's looking into it. Yeah, the 4-year-old is still in diapers because that's normal for a 4-year-old. Oh, she's at a well. I like round numbers as well, so 40 is a good number. Well,
These girls, they're gonna kill me.
well, it's going to be a fun show, I think. There's a lot of stuff going on in this. I'll just say it. But yeah, and a blue tablet. Well, still, the blue tablet is better than MG's computer. Yeah, the 4-year-old have a life-threatening metabolic disease that you can easily treat by giving her the right diet. But whenever she gets pressured, she's starting to, it's a life-threatening disease. So,
What kind of metabolic disease? I don't know. I've never seen Harry Potter.
Jamie.
I don't know what to tell
No.
you.
She can't process protein. So again, you can easily manage that.
Yeah. Niece, that's the problem with my niece, and she's doing just fine.
No, it's a life-threatening disease, Jamie.
No, it's not.
It's just, Jamie, Lynette said it's a life-threatening disease. And from a lady who clearly has the mental capacity of roadkill. I believe her. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot that part.
How do you even know that's real anyway? According to this woman.
I'm not sure if this will just keep her stunned to silence.
Yeah, I don't. I have stayed away from it since Baker said he wanted to show it. So I was like, well, I'm not going to ruin it. But yeah, you're either going to get one spectrum or the other. You're going to get like I don't even know what to say, or it's just outright laughing. Who knows?
I think there will be a little of column A, little of column B in this one. Yeah, and Jeremy offered to replace MG Law's computer. That's so nice of him. They're really good people. They are. Don't take this the wrong way, but it's kind of like how should I say without it? It's not to try to sound insensitive, but maybe Mr. Beast is always giving away all these big prizes, and it can't get big enough. You can get cars and houses, and these are more for the common people. The expert covered a video where they emptied a below 5 or whatever the store is called. Just all they do toy runs and helps a lot of lower income groups. They have a lot of that. It's really if you watch it, I think you would love their content. It's really about giving to people who are less fortunate, and they have a lot of videos about their storage shopping and stuff like that. And they love to play the coin pusher. And George loves the Elvis one, and I'm a big Elvis fan, so I just love that. And that's it's just should I call it a wholesome channel?
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, it's it's more like for the common people. Mr. Beast, it's not that fancy. You get $100,000, but no, you get help, and they do toy runs and all of these good things that more people should, if they have the opportunity, should get into. I really like those kind of people who don't, because you can flash a lot on YouTube, and giving away a $20,000 car could maybe make you $1 million, because you could get sponsors on board and you'll get a lot of eyes on it. But these are more, we just want to help our community. I just like they're down to earth.
For sure.
Talking being down to earth. The man in the treehouse. Hey, Dave. Legendary. You can't. This is like a car accident. No matter how many times you see the car slam into a wall, you'll watch the next time too. No, I did. Yeah, I heard that. But yeah, she didn't have any feeding tubes in when, and she ran around in bare feet in Florida. Oh. That was weird. Yeah, she graduated early from high school because she's so smart. X stood out. He has a link. He's just playing hard to get. Yeah, and again, $100,000 spent for all the toys in Five Below, and that's so amazing. Because you can splash all the cash on one big item, or you can splash it on 10,000 small items. And I just like when you reach more people. Oh, what time does the show start? Well, the show has started. We're just warming Jamie up. She has to be back. And I've been waiting for our special guest, an expert in tortoise and crazy people. First of all, thank you, Graham Cracker. We're about to start the show now. Now all the important people are here, so I can leave. But you know him. You love him.
That's awesome.
I forgot about that.
You're still the only... Jamie doesn't even have her own entrance.
I know.
Why does she need one? She's here when it starts.
Yeah. Yeah, Jamie.
There's no...
Jamie's always here. We love Jamie. She doesn't need her own entrance. She is the entrance.
Well,
yeah, she owns the show. I have to pay her money every month to use her likeness.
I want it to be more about me at all times. That would be nice.
Jamie, I want to prepare you, babe, for the craziness that you're about to experience. I don't think you're ready. I don't think you have any concept of what you're about to witness.
I turned him down.
I always come in hot, Dave.
He was putting in those clips on stuff, and I was like, I don't even know what this is.
You have no idea. This is like the perfect matchup between crazy lady, YouTube fame, and the most biased judge you've ever witnessed in your life.
Can you keep it going? I just got a phone call.
Sure. Me and JV have no problem keeping it going.
No. So.
Okay, so here's what's happening
with the questions. Yeah.
Let me break it down for you. Let me explain the situation a little bit, because I have a feeling I've been following this a little closer than Baker.
Yeah.
So, what the Hales? They're a YouTube channel. They've got like 700,000 subscribers. They're huge, right? And what they do is they do a lot of things, but they give back a lot, right? Like a lot of their stuff is they buy like storage units and then go through it and profit off it, and that's their business, right? They buy old storage units, resell the stuff, and then what they're doing now is they bought a big property down in Florida, and they're doing like Christmas events where they're bringing a bunch of people in, and their fans send in all these gifts. So it's a really cool thing, right? And since this has all been happening, Jeremy's been all over LawTube in the chats and stuff. Mm-hmm. I've got to stream with them, I think twice now, maybe. They seem like awesome people. They seem like genuine people. Okay. This crazy lady who was a fan of theirs ended up buying a property directly across the street from their 70 acres and setting up a turtle sanctuary.
What does that mean? Like,
I don't know, because it's not a sanctuary. They have turtles, but it's not a sanctuary. Like, this is where turtles go to die. Okay. It's not a good place. It's not a good place at all. It's just filthy. There's trash everywhere. There's junk all over the place. They're using a futon frame for a gate on their driveway. You heard me correctly.
Oh God.
It's just insanity at its purest form. Okay. And everything this woman is geared, it's all about money, right? It's all about her just trying to get over on people. Mm-hmm. The entire reason that this turtle sanctuary exists is so that she could start a 501(c) and get donations tax-free.
Wow.
That's the entirety. The entire reason this whole turtle sanctuary thing exists is just so that she can cheat the government. That's all it is. She's latched onto the Hales as a cash cow, and she's trying to get every penny she can out of these people. And they've had enough. They're like, we're good.
Did she ever get them? I mean, did it? Because I was
they were
the very, very beginning, but very little. But did they actually donate to her in the beginning?
So
or help her
what they try to do is they try to like teach people to self-employ, right? They try to thank you. I got it. You're the man, MG. They try to like teach people to be financially independent in the process of this, right? Like, this is one way to make money. This is another great way to make money. Real estate's the best possible avenue for soft income. You know what I mean? Right. So she apparently this all went south, right? So she moved next door as a super fan. They were aware of it. They were trying to help her out with this turtle sanctuary thing. They did this event, and she's like, "Oh, cool. Can I have a table and set up, bring a turtle in, right? Like adopt a turtle table." They're like, "Okay, fine. That's cool. Bring your turtle. All good." So then she was like, "All right, well, can I set up a donation box?" And Jeremy's like, that's not really what we're here for, right? Like, that's not what we're trying to do right now. We're trying to give back to these kids and make sure they got a good Christmas kind of deal. She loses her flipping mind, Jamie. She freaks out. And that's what this is all based off of. That's what this all started from. They told her she couldn't have a donation box at their Christmas event for charity, for giving kids toys. And now it's just chaos. It's all chaos.
But her kid has a life-threatening disease.
Well, that's the claim. Also, not her kid. Not even her adopted kid. Apparently, she
take the guardianship of this child
over Facebook.
Is she? Is she using the child? Obviously, she's trying to use the child for some
Well,
sort of gain, right?
Well, it's a government payment thing. I'm sure she's getting disability for the kid.
Okay.
Right. She's getting disability for herself. I'm sure she's getting disability and probably like, I don't know if there's a foster payment plan thing. I don't know exactly the deal, but I guarantee you the child is only there so that she has income.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
She's done this before. She's done this with she stole one of her stepkids and kept her for like 5 years without having any guardianship. And the dad was trying to like get her back. And this woman is insane, Jamie. She's absolutely batshit crazy.
I'm still stuck on someone gave her a child over Facebook. What, Marissa?
Yeah, well, there's
I just got an espresso machine on the marketplace today, so I could probably find a kid there too.
I don't think you should look for a kid, Baker. That's not a good idea.
Oh,
so y'all don't post on Facebook looking for a child. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So crazy. Does she have a husband? Is she married?
She has a boyfriend.
She has 7 ex-husbands. She has 7 ex-husbands.
She's got more ex-husbands than she has teeth.
Who is doing that? Who is like, yes, this is what I've.
She was a stripper back in the day.
Oh, shut up.
Now she's 61
Didn't you
years old
notice my avatar?
I mean, you said it, but hearing it again, I'm like, wait, no, come on.
And
there's a. Go ahead.
Just Christopher has asked it. Fish and Wildlife has been out there. They gave her 3 or 6
or violations.
Yeah. So
we don't know, y'all. We don't know if there was a plan in place. There's footage of Fish and Game being out there and doing like a walkthrough, and that's kind of there. Y'all, this is so crazy. You have no idea how crazy this is.
Hale said it sounds fake, but I know it's real.
It sounds fake as shit, but it's just one event after the other, all crazy on top of bias. It's insanity at its purest form, y'all.
It's the best show. And hey, Wolfie, ja, hvordan skulle den joke gå? Vi blev enige om, at det er svenskerne, der er noget galt med i hvert fald. Well, yeah, she has like 200 GoFundMes as well to try to get money off of that kid.
Yeah, apparently she's got something like 39 aliases that they know of. They have a restraining order against her out of Ohio. But when they moved to Florida, she moved across the street. She's violating the Ohio restraining order like often. Right? Like she's she's around them all the time, and they're filming her and they're like, hey, judge, this isn't supposed to be happening. We have an order out of Ohio. And the Florida judge is like, that's Ohio. What do I care?
Well, that's the thing. Like, yeah, is that what's happening? Is like, they're not allowing the Ohio restraining order to.
Yeah. It's not transferable, but thank
but
you.
It is. It is, and it should be. This Florida judge is just like, I just don't care. Yeah.
Yeah, but that judge doesn't really go by the rules. He makes them up as he go along. We've seen 3 hearings so far, and Jeremy was sworn in at the 3rd one.
Yeah, finally.
Okay.
Yeah.
That sounds legit.
Yeah, she's like Karen Baskins on Vicodin.
I never saw all that stuff either.
More like meth. She's too hyped up for Vicodin.
But should we get into it? Are you ready, Jamie? Do you feel looped up and ready for a little cray-cray?
I mean, let's go.
Let's get it.
Rob Mill just came in, so it's time to do it.
Rob Mill comes in and says, "Who's the Hales?"
My mother died.
What proof do you have that your mother died?
My mother did not die.
We're about to take a deep dive into a.
Is that a good start, Jamie?
What? I don't even have any context.
I tried to tell you this is so insane. You have no idea, Jamie. None. It's gonna be so great. I can't wait for the giggles.
A pathological lying criminal mastermind.
I don't lie. That's the thing. I don't lie.
At all?
Down here in Florida, we're in court with Lynette, and she lives true to her name. In her deposition, she lied over and over and over and over again. And we're going to show you some excerpts from that deposition. Now, that day was over 7 hours long. Understand that's with breaks, with lunch, and we had nowhere gotten done with all of the details for the deposition. Just some excerpts that the judge already knows about today. And you're going to see her incriminate herself so bad. You're going to feel sorry for the individual that was foolish enough to grant her $7,000 in a gift, which now she has to claim and lose her disability benefits. And take notice that there's a child in all of this. You are, number one, not allowed to have anybody in the same area as you. Number two, no communication with cell phones or anything else. You're going to hear John, you're going to hear a child, and you're going to see tablets that she's texting on.
I will let you know, I have to let you know that I have to be done by 1:30.
No, ma'am, that's not happening. You don't.
I have to be at the sheriff's department,
ma'am,
to be interviewed by the investigators at 2 p.m.
It's not going to end, ma'am. We're not ending the deposition. You have a court proceeding, and we're not ending the deposition today.
Well, Mr. Hales is the one who wanted them to investigate
Ma'am,
me.
we're not
so I'm
doing
being
it. It's not
investigated.
happening, ma'am. I'm just telling you. It's not.
Okay. When John gets here, sir, I'm going to ask for a break because I need to call the sheriff's department and let them know that.
Question.
Jamie's been trying to get you to pause it for like 5 minutes.
Sorry, I was
Is
looking
that
at
guy
chat.
Jeremy? See, I don't know who they are either, so sorry.
Jeremy is the guy from the Hales. Jeremy Hales.
But he is the one talking earlier.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, he was the.
And this is Lynette.
Who's the lawyer like that has to do this?
Is this
lawyer?
Mark Feathers, I think? Or is this the new guy?
No, but is it like the Hale's lawyer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. She's representing herself.
Oh, that's even better.
Yes.
What
She's
a-
representing herself at this point.
Okay.
You can just get a blue tablet. They're free.
I don't know what's happening.
You're not gonna. It's so good. It's so good, Jamie.
Jamie, this is the first 2 minutes.
I know.
And she has
I'm already like.
she has spoken for 5 of those seconds. That's.
I think I'm gonna be more shocked than like I don't know.
It takes a minute to absorb all the craziness. It takes a little bit.
You're not going to let us off to show up at their department because this was a real investigation.
Ma'am, we're not. This deposition is going to go forward day to day, like the notice says, until we're finished. So we're not going to take any breaks without phone calls. This is not the time. We'll take breaks.
If I don't show up at the sheriff's department, I'll get arrested.
It was this very day after this deposition that Lynette posted on her page, standing in her trash. And it says this very clearly. I want to make this statement and make it very clear. I did tell you it was clearly. Neither John Crook nor myself are in jail or have any fear of going to jail. Well, hold on a second. I seem to be seeing a lot of fear. Because the truth is they are both under investigation and they are both looking at arrest and they are both looking at all the consequences that come with everything they've done to us.
You're trying to get
let's
me
do it this way.
arrested in Ohio.
I'm not trying to get you arrested. I mean, you raised
Oh,
this.
yes, you are. And so is he.
I do want to warn you, you're going to hear some language, you're going to hear some anger and aggression, and it's all going to be from Lynette. And some of you may be thinking, how could anybody side with this individual? Remember the bomb threat scare in hearing number 3, and then the court staff member that made the nasty face at me? Yeah, her. That's her right there. We have identified her. As a matter of fact, during...
What? Is there a bomb threat? When was there a bomb threat?
During one of the court hearings, a bomb threat was magically called into the court. No idea where that could have came from.
Jamie, you worked with medicals. Do you hear much about medically induced anxiety?
Medically induced?
Isn't that what
Yeah.
happens when you smoke pot? You get all anxious, medically induced?
I mean,
Her
Yeah.
anxiety is through the roof. Over the roof. You're right. Over the roof. My bad.
I know this is jumping in midstream. It's just to get Jamie up to speed.
yeah, I don't know any of these people. Sorry.
You will.
It was the half mil time to grill when they had 500,000 subscribers. They had a huge event with lots of their subscribers to celebrate.
Yep.
Yeah, that's when she got really
over the donation box. Oh.
And I think it's pronounced rough, not roof.
Lunch, she went up to my first lawyer and said, how could you represent that bleepity bleep? Little uncalled for, I'd say, because she's a victim's advocate in the court setting. And if she's fallen for this hook, line, and sinker victim's mentality of Lynette, she's got a lot coming, because this woman is going to 100%. There is no doubt in my mind that this woman is going to jail. This victim's advocate doesn't even know the history of this woman. We have psychiatric reports on her. You name it, we've got her on it. And so let's see what my lawyer has to say about her breaking the civil protection orders, even here in Florida.
Hold on 1 second. This cupboard is a no.
You know what Mr. Hales was referring to when he said 10 feet, 10 feet?
The order that he's got against us in Ohio that he got fraudulently. Yes.
Fraudulently.
Oh, he's referring to the order. So let's look at it.
I don't need to look at it. John can't jump a fence and run on a leg with wrapping up to his crotch.
When you're not on your property.
Wait. Who's John?
John's the boyfriend. John Cook or John Crook.
Why has he got shit wrapped up to his crotch?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. I think that's why the futon's the gate. I don't think he can step over the futon frame with the wrappings all the way up to his crotch. I think it's a cage to keep him in the property, personally.
She's 41 or something. She's not that old.
Really?
No. She's like 61.
No, she's 41.
No, she's like 60 or 61.
Roll with it.
Okay, she's 41. She's just lived a rough life, y'all.
She used to be a stripper.
Shit.
Okay.
Are you ready again, Jamie?
Yeah, sure.
Do you understand why I wanted to show you this one?
Yeah.
Do you understand why I wanted to be here?
You and Mr. Cook cannot come within 500 feet of Mr. Hales. Or
We did it!
Do you understand that this order says, even if he approaches you, even with his permission,
Did you want John to jump a fence
Ma'am,
with
there's
a
no-
with his leg wrapped up one day out of surgery? What should he have done?
Ma'am, please lower your voice.
What
There's no-
should he have done?
I'm going to ask you.
Are
to
you?
lower your
You
voice.
are not a nice person.
You're talking about me,
Oh yes.
ma'am. Please.
What does John have to do with this? Sorry.
Good question, Jamie. That's a good question.
What does John jumping a fence have to do with this?
Because they have that order against her, so she can't be less than 500 feet from them. Oh no!
Oh shit!
Is it?
How much?
Is it her and John? The whole family?
Yeah.
I believe they're both listed on the restraining order. Yeah,
Well, I assume so, but
I believe. She lives in a shed.
Yeah, she doesn't live with her ex-husband lives in a trailer. She lives in a shed outside, and she
he
poops in a
lives in a
bucket.
pull behind camper on the property, and she lives in like a literal 10 by 10, 8 by 8 shed. Like, it's not wood. It's like vinyl or something. It's a shed. No running water, no showers on the property. Turtles and chickens and salmonella everywhere. It's amazing. It's amazing that the state hasn't done anything yet. Oh my God.
Yeah, this is a great way to, especially because Jamie she's all new to it, so you get the raw. All of us know when to laugh, but Jamie just have to figure it out.
Yeah.
Lower your voice, and there's no need to use profanity.
No.
And are you a minister?
Yes, I am. I find this irrelevant to the case. And
all this screaming, all this yelling, rage, hostility with a child right there. Now, let's back up a little bit. What does he expect John to do? Well, the law expects John not to be in the road. Now, whether you want to talk about a bandage wrapped all the way up to his whatever it is, or a walker, he had to get from the back of the property on the walker with the bandage.
Oh, by the way, yeah, she uses her own feces as fertilizer, which is a really bad idea.
It's
There's
also
a lot of E. coli in that.
You can't do that. That's illegal as hell. Like, don't use human waste as fertilizer, people. That's not a good option.
How?
Oh, it's.
God damn.
Oh my God.
EPA is going to be all
up
over
into
this
the road, which is the exact same type of ground that would have been on his actual property. So,
oh yeah, and Megan Fox is building her turtle purgatory.
Yeah,
when she streams this.
I've got a couple parts to the turtle purgatory. The state came in and cleaned up all the mess, but this is the shed or the barn, the pole barn that they're gonna move into. It's not finished yet, but this is where they're gonna live. Little bed up there, little hose to fill up the turtle tanks. There's poop in there. And I started building the trailer, the pull behind trailer that you see in the deposition, but I don't have very many blocks, y'all. I don't have like freestyle blocks, so it's not great. But here's like a diorama, right? Like you made in school. Little trailer hitch, right? Ladder on the back going up. Got the lights back on the trailer. Here's the TV. These are all the wires all over the wall for whatever reason. There's wires everywhere. Little table, little bench over there.
Is that where that guy's supposed to live?
Yeah. This is where John lives.
Have you guys seen it?
Yeah. Parts of it.
She's doing the deposition in his trailer.
Yeah, that's where this deposition is taking place.
Yeah, you need more wires.
Yeah. I need more Lego, y'all. I need more Lego. I don't have very many.
That's just plastic crack.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you.
Yeah, and we can see it in the game. The problem with the game warden is that the kid is in there. So I'm not that fond of showing that video.
I think she's blurred out, isn't she?
No, well, we watched it the other day on MGs, and we skipped it every time she came on screen.
Got it. Okay.
So, but let's see how this goes. Maybe we'll do it just to keep Jamie entertained.
He was okay to get all the way from the back of the property up to the road, but then he had to be on the road. No, the following day, he was putting up this trash fence on the actual property. Did he ever need to be in the road? You know the answer as well as I do. He should have never legally ever been in the road.
I don't understand the injunction at all anymore. No, I don't.
Protection order entered.
You're being ridiculous.
Case number. Ma'am, there's no question pending.
I'm pleading the fifth on everything. From now on, I'm pleading the fifth.
Area.
You're telling me that every question I ask you, you're going to plead the fifth?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm allowed to do legally or not.
Then why are you saying that?
Because you're trying to hem me up, and it can be used against me in the court. Therefore, I'm pleading the fifth.
Most of us would understand when you plead the fifth, that means you're guilty. It's the inference of guilt. So now the judge can go, she pled the fifth, pled the fifth, pled the fifth. In other words, she's saying, I am guilty, but I'm not going to tell you any of the details about it. And the judge can then go and go, yep, she's guilty, 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 because she didn't give details. It doesn't save her from the aspect of no guilt. It actually thrusts her into the arena of guilt.
So you are aware that there's a civil stalking protection order entered against you in the state of Florida and state of Ohio, correct?
Fraudulent.
Yeah, I know it's public. I know, but it's just it's a personal preference not to show children on my channel. It's the same when I cover court cases. I don't like to show when people get unalived or if they're lying in a pool of blood. So it's more of a personal preference because that poor kid has nothing to do with it. It's in a civil proceeding, mess. It's different than a criminal proceeding. It's because it's a civil proceeding.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And a court has made a finding after a hearing.
Generally, in a civil
Fraudulently, yes.
hearing, you can't plead the fifth. There's, I guess, apparently there's a couple of exceptions.
That you should be restrained from
part,
committing
you
acts
can't
of
plead the
abuse
fifth in a
or
civil
threats
setting.
of abuse against Jeremy Hales and against his paramour.
That was a personal request that he uses the word paramour because she keeps using it in every court document. I don't think it means what she thinks it means. And you should also know that she's had no contact orders in regards to her grandkids issued as well. This is not the first time she's had issues. This woman is incredibly unstable. As a matter of fact, I'm going to read you some of the psychiatrist notes about her with her children.
That will get overturned. He done it under perjury. I plead the fifth. I will not give out any names. I will not.
I find this odd, and I don't use that term often enough in Otter Creek because she's already given us the name of Lizzie. She's already given us the name of Patty. And when you're backed into a corner and you know you're caught in all of your deep, dark lies.
Yeah.
Here's
by the way, she brought the case and she's pleading the fifth because she doesn't want to participate in the case.
Yeah, like that's why I was so confused. I was like, wait though, like, aren't you the one making all the allegations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so crazy. She has no concept of what.
Yeah, I don't think you know. That means what you think it means.
So
she has no concept of what should actually be taking place in the court system. It's just weaponized hatred. That's all this is.
Yeah, because she called their old mayor and tried to get him to do stuff about them. She's a little crazy.
Just a little bit.
what you start to do.
Can you just answer my question?
I can't hear your question. I can't hear you. I'm trying to figure out what's wrong.
Do you also go by Michelle?
Yes, I do. That is my name. That is.
I can't hear you. Do you also go by Michelle? Yeah.
What I've gone through since birth.
You just heard me. So I'm going to ask the question.
I can't, sir. I cannot hear you very well. Not at all. I have to hold you up to my ear to hear you. Something is wrong. Can you please check your mic?
Mic is fine, ma'am. Can the court reporter hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I cannot hear you, so I'm trying to figure out what's wrong.
Rule number
Yeah,
one
stop
to pretending
saying
you're
that.
deaf,
You hear me.
don't
You
answer
just
questions.
So stop saying
Sir,
that.
Rule number
I
two to
can't
pretending you're
hear
deaf.
you.
If
Don't
that
respond
tactic
to a
doesn't
third
work for
party.
you, always make sure you brush off the solution given to you by the lawyer.
Does Mr. Cook have a cell phone?
You have enough. You hear him enough. You can say, I don't hear you every time he speaks.
Every single time.
Not really like, that's not fooling anybody.
She responds to the court reporter. He asked the court reporter if she can hear. She's like, yeah, I can hear you fine. And then Lynette goes, well, I can't.
So you're like, well, you heard that then, idiot.
Oh, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. God.
Yes, everyone remember 8 p.m. Eastern, Mark Feathers. Feathers will be on Jeremy's live.
the first attorney that I'm aware of anyway for Jeremy Hales, who, by the way, had to recuse from the case because she accused him of attempting to bribe her.
What? Wait.
You heard me. You heard me. The first lawyer that Jeremy Hales had to recuse himself from the case because this crazy bitch said that he attempted to bribe her. It just keeps it's so crazy.
Oh my God.
You couldn't make this up. This is like one of the best South Park episodes you've ever heard of, ever.
It'll probably become one, I'm sure.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
That'd
be amazing.
Yeah, this is the sad part. He has spent over
It really
100K
is.
on this case.
Well, that's the thing. And if this judge is allowing it to continue and she's representing herself, she's not really, out anything. And he's paying all this money to keep this shit under wraps.
Oh, no. He's not allowing it to continue. He's the cause of most of the continuances.
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's
allowing
worse.
this woman. He's not sitting here going, "This is insane."
No, he's guiding her on what to do and how to. It's so crazy.
It's just, I love her. But they have a GoFundMe if anyone wants to contribute to their legal fees, because that's the sad part about she can go into court every day and do nothing, and she don't pay for anything.
Well, and apparently somebody gave her $7,000 anonymously, but she says the name at some point, I think.
Don't spoil it.
My bad. Never mind, I'll stop talking. My bad.
It's in this video. So.
Is it? My bad.
There's so much. Let's
so
see.
Good.
I'm not gonna ask for his cell phone. Why is this showing me?
Excuse me, ma'am. You have two
What
phones.
does this mean?
Ma'am, we're having to take a deposition here, ma'am. Now she just hung up. Disappeared.
You want me to remain on the record?
Absolutely. Hold on.
Okay.
If hanging up doesn't get you out of your deposition, you can always go with the Hail Mary. I got health problems.
I do not have perception of time.
Oh,
I don't have perception of dates and times. I do not, my brain does not work that way. So I'm sorry that I can't answer those questions.
Thank you for being a member.
You have a medical condition which inhibits your ability
I
to
have
act.
post-traumatic stress
This is not going to
disorder.
work. You keep on interrupting me. This is what's part of the delay here. I keep telling you, let me finish a question. You have a medical condition that interferes with your ability to recall dates correctly. Is that right?
A medical condition.
No, long-term stuff. I plead the fifth.
I'm sure you understand when you do a deposition. Number one, you can be the
It's not just something you throw around willy-nilly. Like,
well, you shouldn't. I wouldn't recommend
I
it.
got this medical condition, but I plead the fifth. I don't want to answer you.
She's such an idiot.
It's so bad.
It doesn't work that way.
So you have a medical condition that makes you unable to remember dates. No, it's long-term stuff. I'm playing the fifth.
That's what I said.
God,
It's
what?
long term. I plead the fifth.
She's memorized the side effects or the symptoms from PTSD, but has no idea how to verbalize what she's trying to say. So she just says the side effects. I have problems with time and long term. She has no idea what she's saying. Just read it off a card at the VA somewhere.
I'm gonna start saying that in my everyday life now when I don't want to answer any more questions.
Yeah, she just talks all the time in court. Oh.
She interrupts the judge more than I interrupt panels.
Getting her and the expert on a stream together and try to keep a conversation going, you could power the world with the autism.
It'd be impossible. There's no way that would ever happen. The world would explode.
He would start talking at something Diva did to someone, and she would just begin to talk about all the medical bills she had because she can't remember what diseases she has because she has a disease that makes her forget her diseases. So
If the expert and her ever got to like have a conversation, oh my god, that would be gold. Gold.
Oh,
Now all I can think of is like the expert given the deposition, like asking her the questions right now. That'd be my favorite thing ever in life.
Oh god, it'd be so good. It'd be comedic.
Oh yeah, her children was on with Megan.
Yeah,
that was yesterday, the day before yesterday.
A couple days ago.
Ago. They're not big fans.
Her actual kids, like.
So it was two of her stepdaughters. They're not her biological kids, but they're both. Their dads both married her at different points. And Ashley actually has a YouTube page where she puts out, I think, 3 videos explaining all the horrors that she had to endure and whatnot from Lynette. And then her and one of the other sisters jumped on with Tug and Megan and answered a bunch of questions. And
oh wow,
and, yeah, it was really cool. They did. It was a great stream, y'all. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out after this. It's on Tug's channel, that umbrella guy. Him and Megan Fox. It was an amazing stream. They break down some of the psychological reports that Lynette has had, some of the diagnosis and psychological evaluations. She cray. She cray.
It doesn't come out in this video, Jamie, but she's a little cray.
No, I thought she was sitting pretty cool.
I wanted to get a beer with her.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ariel, for the 5 memberships to Rhonda, Marianne, Wolfie, Cynthia Williams, and Linda McDaniel.
How many husbands did you have? You said 7?
7 so far.
7. Okay.
So far.
I have questions.
We don't have answers, but ask us.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm just like 7 people. I mean, I guess that's not the whole world, but 7 people were actually like, yes.
Well,
but then again,
she was a stripper.
Yeah, well.
Don't forget. She clearly knows how to use those sexual wiles.
I'm when I come to Tennessee, I might swing south. And it's not to pick up little D.
It's
so falling in love when you come to Tennessee, Baker. Get a Lynette. Just trying to help those poor girls get through college, and next thing you know.
No, I found a new course. I won't be helping the girls go to college.
Baker's gonna go move into the turtle purgatory.
Oh my god! Save the turtles, everybody! I know I feel bad.
Sleeping in a shed. Sleeping in a shed, pooping in the gain bottle. Got her.
Yeah.
I'll be back. I need a bio break.
Yeah. Oh. For those of you who are new here, this is what we try to do in most streams, just to make Jamie break, because she has the best laugh on the internet. And it works. She likes crazy people.
Almost killed me. That went on my nose.
No, she's the last stripper before the club closes, because then everyone leaves. As someone said yesterday, she had a stripper pole right next to the exit, so no one went out with a hat on.
Is she like the Tuesday afternoon?
No, she's a closing act, so no one goes home hard.
Everybody goes, pew. God.
Yep, that's gonna happen.
Whew.
Yeah, this is the right place. Yeah, Jamie is she's happy she made the stream.
Yeah. Mm.
The only person in the room. Number two, you can't be communicating with somebody else. You are the person being deposed. And then number three, you can't be on electronic devices. And I want you to pay very close attention here because she's in huge trouble for this. This next 12 minutes is huge. And now we haven't shown all of the deposition yet, and there's a tremendous amount of it, and we will show it later within the week. But we are showing this because the judge is already aware of it and her lawyer is already aware of it. She literally incriminates herself, and then she destroys the evidence. And this is a huge, huge issue.
What is she
All right.
doing?
Miss Preston, here we go. I'll go share the screen again. Okay, Miss Preston, I need to make this a little smaller. This is, do you recognize this as your handwriting? Page 5?
Yes.
Or 6?
Yes,
Of the
that's
next-
my handwriting.
And for the record, this is the next exhibit. And we can make sure we're on the right numbers here in order. It's her petition, 50 pages. She filed with the courts in Levy County. Ma'am, this is your handwriting, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I told her that
And everything
it's
in here is
only
true and correct,
snippets.
right?
Yes.
You want to look at it, please, before you say that?
Oh yeah.
What do you?
She met her last husband through a STD group.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, and they never married because he's on his wife's social security, and he has his third knee replacement.
And wait, is this an STD group?
Yeah, so you have matching STDs. So you don't get chlamydia on top of your herpes. You stay with the herpes people.
Like a group like AA?
No, an online group where you can say, "Hey, I want to date."
Talk about all the STDs you have. What is this? I've never heard of this in my life. Oh my god.
That's
Stop
a lot of things. Yeah, she's an ordained minister and a pole dancer. For $50, she will officiate your wedding and give your groom a lap dance.
Now I can see why she's been married 7 times. It's not really the pick of the litter.
More like eHarmony.
So like a Tinder for STDs.
Yeah.
Oh, what is happening?
It is the herpes supergift life, says this.
Stop it.
Hey, set balls. People with herpes.
People with herpes.
Yeah, she can have both the polterabend and the wedding. Baker wants to help at Turtle Habitat for the humanity. Well, it's more that I've been single in a while, and she seems like a girl who can show me a thing or two. Maybe give me a little present I can take back home to Denmark. A fiery pea. Thank you, Connie B. Yeah, I love that opening statement. My mom died. You said your mom died? No, my mom didn't die.
She did. She said my mom died. And they said, "How did your mom die?" And she said she didn't die.
Well, no, that's there's so much. I can show you the craziness.
What are you doing, ma'am? Are you texting somebody?
No, yeah,
Who you texting?
Someone to have them call my lawyer and ask them if they're going to still call me or not.
Tim, this is just like a court proceeding. You're not
Okay.
supposed to text people during your court proceeding. By the way, I meant to ask you, during our court proceedings in this case, have you texted someone during those proceedings in front of Judge Thomas's?
No, I have not. But someone just asked me if they called me. I said no. They're contributing, they're helping me with the money. So I told her no, he had not called me yet. That's all I said.
So when you're giving testimony under oath, you're not to have any assistance and you're not supposed to communicate with anybody.
No one is assisting me in anything.
I'm going to ask you not to communicate with anyone in the room or outside of the room when you're giving testimony. We're asking for your testimony, not anyone else to communicate. Okay?
No one is giving me anything to communicate.
So please, I don't want to see you texting anybody, ma'am, in the future in this deposition. Please don't do it. And I'm going to ask you to now to put the screen up and show us
Extra out.
your text that you sent a few minutes ago.
No.
She put out a meth fire
Why not?
one time.
Why are you
Because I'm not giving away the person who sent me the money. I'm not. She's my friend and I'm not.
You said it was something else. What was the text you just texted?
She asked me if the lawyer had called and if I talked to him. I said no.
Show us that screen that says that.
No, I won't. I'm not giving you her name. I won't.
And why is that, ma'am? Are you taking
Because I'm not having her be a target of Jeremy Hale's.
Any other reasons? Not the fifth?
I'm not having her be a target of Jeremy Hale's.
Are you refusing to tell us who you were texting and show us your text that you did during this
I
deposition?
plead the fifth.
Again, you taking the fifth. Let's make sure what you're taking the fifth to. I'm asking you, will you show us?
I am not going to show you my text that I just answered because I'm not making her a victim of Jeremy Hale's. And I deserve to be represented just like anyone does by a lawyer. And she is my help.
Is she a lawyer?
No, she is helping me financially.
I'm going to ask.
I'm not going to give her name up. I'm not.
Okay.
How is anybody
On your screen, does it have the full name?
Sorry?
point? I said, how is anybody giving this woman money?
She's a con woman. She's milked the system for 60 years. She's good at it.
Christ.
She's one of those people that are just so foul you'd rather pay them and make them go away. You know what I mean? Like if she comes into the if she comes into the Social Security office, you're just gonna give her disability and have her leave. You know what I mean? Like just go away, lady. You are horrible. You're a horrible human.
Yeah. She's one of those people who knows all social laws.
Exactly.
And can say, oh, by the way, I can get this disability and I can get this amount, and oh, I have a kid, so I can get this for school books. Those people are just professional grifters, and
they have no life, and that's all they live for. So
somewhere in one of these videos, I don't remember if it's during court or the deposition, she makes the statement something along the lines of a 501c3 is so that you can get donations. Yeah, but that's not what it's for. It's one benefit that a 501c3 provides, but for her, it's all about trying to scam the system. It's all about money, always. Oh, it's bad.
Yeah, it was her phone she had in her hand, and then all of a sudden it's a tablet.
Yeah.
But no,
she's switcheroo.
but you know this from cases we cover. If someone doesn't like the accused or the victim, they will support the other side no matter what. So if you don't like the Hales, you just throw money at this woman.
Yep.
We see that in the Karen Reed case as well.
Yep.
People are in two camps, and they might not like her, but they'll pay for her just to harass the Hales.
Think of all the money Amber Heard generated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And she didn't have to be on her knees for most of it.
Yes, and I'm not.
She was, but she
Then
didn't have
cover
to.
it with your
No,
finger
it
to
was
show
just a
us the text
benefit.
you sent just a few minutes ago.
No, I won't.
Yeah, she has a turtle sanctuary.
Yeah.
It's protecting her name.
No, I won't. You'll see my whole screen of all of my messages. No,
You can just cover, you can blow up with your finger and show us the text you sent during this.
no,
deposition.
I won't.
Why not?
Because I don't have to make her a victim.
I just
And I
told you.
won't.
You don't need to show her the name. Just cover
I will
up.
show it to the judge. I will not show it to you. For you to give to that man, I won't.
Ma'am,
I deserve the right to be represented, and she is my help.
Then why are you going pro se?
just to make clear, you're refusing to show us something you have in your possession that involves this case, right?
It doesn't involve this case. She's
Doesn't?
giving me money. That's it.
Oh,
Oh, this
legendary.
case.
It's not, ma'am.
Then I want to see everybody that Jeremy gets his money from.
Ma'am, you're not being responsive. Let's try to, let's make sure we're
No,
understanding.
I'm not.
Again, you're interrupting me.
care
So I'm trying to
about that.
be really helpful and
Jesus
come here. I
Christ.
really am. I'm asking a simple question. You've texted somebody on your phone. Ma'am, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Who are you speaking to?
Nobody.
You were too.
You've just texted somebody in the middle of your sworn testimony.
Hey, Jamie, you got that cup, don't you?
And you're refusing to show us
He
the text.
messaged me and asked me, did he call you yet?
I
said no.
I don't understand why.
Let
I
me
don't
see if
have to-
there's a way that I can frickin' show you without giving away any names. If there's not, I'm not. If
Use your
there's
fing-
not, I'm not.
Use your finger to cover it up, ma'am.
Use your finger.
I didn't even get finished with what I was saying. So here.
Oh, I thought that was a calculator.
No, it still says her name. No, I can't.
Cover it
Because
up.
it shows her name.
Cover it up. You've already told us her first name. I don't need to see her last name. Cover up just her last name. You can use your finger, can't you?
No, I can't because it's a tablet and it's a huge screen. And no, it has her picture. No, I won't. I'm not. So I'm not. Nope, I'll shut the tablet off. And I'm not going to show you her picture. I'm not showing you nothing. I'm not having her be a victim because then she will not help me financially. And I deserve a lawyer just like he does.
That's your phone you described?
You should have took care of
I
that
know.
long
That's
before the
not
deposition.
Your tablet? What kind of tablet was that, ma'am?
I have no clue. It's a free freaking tablet.
Did you turn it off?
I'm trying to turn it off right now. I'm trying to figure out how the
That's
hell
good.
you do turn it
Yeah,
off.
that's
I've
what I
never done
thought.
that yet.
You're refusing to show us any part of the texting you did during
I
your
can't.
deposition?
Yes, 'cause I'm
Again,
not-
this is literally is an amazing day.
I don't care. I'm not going to make her a freaking victim.
Ma'am, you keep on interrupting.
Then
my
I need to
husband.
call
You're
my
complaining
I
about-
need to call the lawyer and ask him.
You don't. Who's your lawyer? Who have you retained as a
What
lawyer?
lawyer?
I'm hoping to God that it's Silverman. I'm
But
hoping
you haven't retained anyone, including Mr. Silverman, right?
this thing don't even turn back on.
Good. Can you show us show us that tablet, please? Turned off.
Oh God.
Stop. It's just started coming back up. John, go away from the window. Please.
I told you you weren't prepared. I told you you weren't prepared.
You like peeking in the window?
With his crotch wrappings.
Up to his crotch. Trying to jump that fence.
Oh my God. He was just going to use the pee bucket. That was all.
I need a bio break. 1 second.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh yeah, that's why I wanted to show Jamie
Yes,
this.
thank you for letting me be here for this, Baker. This is everything I hoped it would be and more.
I bet you she's not having a bio break. She's lying on the floor.
She needed a second to collect herself. Oh, it's so good. Oh.
And we have watched it how many times now? 5, 6 times, and every
At
time you
least.
just find a new thing where you just, what the f?
It's like Napoleon Dynamite. Every time you watch it, you catch something new.
I never watched Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, you got to watch it at least twice. The first time you watch it, it sucks, and then the second time, it's hilarious. It's a weird movie that way.
But it's one of those. Yeah. You everyone. It's the same with The Princess Bride. Never watched it.
Really?
Yeah, never watched it.
It's such a good movie.
Everyone says that, but it doesn't change that I haven't watched it.
Well, you need to. You need to fix that, Baker.
Yeah, the expert told me this morning.
You're old. You've only got so many days left. You got to get that movie in, man.
Fuck you.
Oh, shit.
He has a turtle named Napoleon.
Awesome. Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm getting to it. I just watched Idiocracy like 2 months ago.
Oh, you got to Princess Bride. You have to watch way over Idiocracy. Hi, Chrissy. Princess Bride is way better than Idiocracy. Oh,
you know, incense is illegal in Denmark, right?
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, but sometimes you hang out in places that smell a lot like pine tree and I don't know, and nothing better than if you're in one of those rooms watching Monty Python's and the Knights Who Say, or what's the Search for the Holy Grail.
There you
go. That movie
good.
In an incense room is great.
That's a good
if you
one.
watch
too.
this 5 times, you are into self-torture. No. As I said, every time the car hits the wall, you're still thinking, how the F did that accident happen? Let's watch it again.
It's so good.
Yeah, it's such an amazing movie. Yeah, Idiocracy is becoming a documentary.
That's scarily true, actually.
I have to figure out which of them is on. I have like 4 different streaming services, so it must be somewhere. I just love the pure stupidity of the movie. Brave, Sir Robin. He ran away and he. No, I didn't. Yes, you did.
Ma'am, show us that tablet turned off, please.
It just decided to come back up, and I'm not going to show you the name of the tablet.
Oh, okay.
You refusing? And again, I'm about to.
Here's the tablet.
The
tablet.
It's really funny. I'm sorry to laugh. I don't
Here.
mean to laugh.
It's a freaking blue tablet. That's all it is. It's a free tablet.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to preserve that tablet.
I'm done. No, I'm done. I'm not going to finish this. I'm going to quit this thing.
Quit what?
I can't take it. I think I actually need to go talk to somebody. My anxiety is off the chain and I can't do it.
Off the chain.
Are you refusing to ask any? You want to take a break?
I need to talk.
Look, you're just deleting everything.
I know.
Delete.
There's a question pending. Let me ask this question.
I deserve an attorney like everyone else.
I think you should
so
just realize they're going to.
Are you asking?
Or tablet.
Ma'am, are you asking? Please put that down. Please put that down, ma'am.
Do
Please
you
put it
want me to show you the freaking tablet or not? I'm trying to figure out how to cover her picture and show you what was said.
Ma'am,
So
you
if you
said
give me a minute, I'll do that.
you just said you were done. So are you now undone?
I want you to leave me alone, please. I'm trying to figure
I
out.
don't need you to show it to us right now.
I love that.
Never.
She only has two modes. It's either I'm yelling or I'm so quiet.
But she's in a deposition. And she yells at the guy, I want you to leave me alone. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all.
She's so crazy. Oh.
Oh, Jamie, I'm so happy you didn't watch this.
I didn't want to ruin it. I mean, I've seen, obviously I am aware of what's going on. I just haven't had time to like dive into any of it.
Oh, it's so crazy.
Here and there, but that's about it. So this is fresh to me, fresh and new.
Yeah, and she has methods staying at her for free labor. And she had a deal with a guy from, what's the store name? Cities, what? The store where she got the expired food, which she gave to homeless shelters and stuff like that, which is highly illegal.
I can't remember the name of the store.
Got expired.
Winn-Dixie, yeah.
Winn-Dixie.
Yeah, so she had a deal and she complained that they took it away. It's highly illegal to give it to a homeless shelter or stuff like that. And she didn't have a deal. There was just one worker there that probably said, "Yeah, you can go rummage in the garbage."
Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Oh.
Like.
Yeah. Every arm floaty. It's a deep dive.
Like, I joke about like, oh, I like have a beer with her, but like, I'd be afraid she'd put charges on me too.
Oh, I'm sure she's got lawsuits in her brain already for half a lawsuit right now.
Yeah.
I just want to be called to a courtroom in Florida.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah,
That's
you do
the
that,
best
honey.
part. What are you gonna do? You gonna subpoena
Just
Denmark? Get the fuck out of here.
Just wait until she pulls like your chat or something like that, or a PC or stream.
Yeah.
And then the baker's famous.
That's when you know you're big. When a crazy turtle lady is saying, "That baker guy, he has a weird accent. He must be from Wisconsin."
Yeah.
I don't need you to show it to us right now. Please put it down. Ma'am, I don't need you to show it to us.
Oh my, okay, remember that. That's on the court.
Oh, I don't need you. I don't need you.
She
to
got
show
him
it
there
right now.
She got him there.
I'm asking you, ma'am, please put it down. I can't tell you anymore. You're delaying the deposition every time you hold that up.
Okay,
Please put it down.
it's down.
Okay, and I'm asking you to preserve that tablet for the court's access. Do you understand?
The tablet is I already erased it because it's none of your business.
You erased it just now?
No, I erased part of it. My part that I was writing because I wasn't done writing it yet.
Oh.
So you erased the conversation you had.
That's true.
And again,
No, I did not.
I knew you were going to interrupt. I knew you were going to interrupt. Let me try it one
Oh
more
my
time
God.
with the instruction now.
Paul Silverman's office now, please.
Who are you speaking to, ma'am?
I'm yelling out the window. I need a break so I can call.
And I never noticed that before. You can hear John in the background.
I know.
He responds.
Paul Silverman's office now, please.
Who are you speaking to, ma'am?
I'm yelling out the window. I need a break so I can call a lawyer.
There's a
I
question.
plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. I'm not going to get myself criminally in trouble.
Okay. You can't. Okay. Has anybody ever seen The Office?
Of course.
Michael Scott decides he's going to declare bankruptcy, and he just yells bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy!
And that's how it's supposed to work. That's how I feel like she's doing with this clean the fifth thing. Because she's just yelling it like it's gonna make a difference. Like he's just gonna go, okay, we can't ask you any more questions.
Oh my God.
Rob Mill. The funny part is, at one point he asked the court clerk if she could hear him, and she said, "Yeah." So yeah, this is this is a real deposition.
Like, that's not how it works. You just can't
Imagine a TV show trying to write this person. No one would believe it.
No, there's no way you could come up with this character, even in a South Park episode. You know what I mean? Like, that's exactly what it is. She's a living, walking South Park character.
She is. I can't believe she's a real person.
Oh.
Yeah, and one of her runaway turtles would kill Kenny. Look here, Jamie. Look at this, Jamie.
Lefty.
Thank you so much, Lefty.
Our favorite
Lefty.
part.
Our favorite person
Mm-hmm.
named Lefty, who's a cheesehead.
Oh shit!
He's gonna send you.
Well,
something
of course she can, because she yells it, so it's true.
Well, she yells it, so it makes it. It makes it. That's why I was laughing so hard. That's all I could picture in my head was, I declare bankruptcy. That's not how it works.
Yeah. Sorry, Lefty.
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
You plead the fifth to the pending question, right?
All of it about the tablet, all of it.
Okay,
Just
we can take a
because
break.
I
Okay, we
did
did.
not
Okay,
know that I should. You told me that
we
if
can
I
take
had
a break. I just said
something,
okay.
go ahead.
I
You
just said.
tricked me.
You want to take a break? You just answered a pending question by taking the fifth, and you just said. What is truly amazing is you're creating your own.
I don't care. I have anxiety over the roof, and I am not. I can't take this.
I want to
cannot
start a
take
GoFundMe to get this woman's
You
roof
are
fixed.
doing everything you can to get me to say I'm doing things wrong that I'm not doing, and it's wrong.
If you remember, I told you.
Devil Dog, you're
and
more than welcome
again,
to not be a
please
member.
interrupt me. Wait, I'm finished.
Can hit the like.
Mommy, put that over here.
Oh my God,
Ma'am, you said you answered the pending question, pleading the fifth.
Oh.
Ma'am, I need your attention. Otherwise, this is going to take much longer.
My child just fell down.
Don't use Michelle.
Why?
Oh my God.
MJ, the problem is the judge is protecting her. That's why they take her serious.
This judge is such an ass, y'all. He's such
Yeah.
he's just such an ass.
It's
He was a law professor. He just got on the bench, so every time he says anything, he has to like diminish and demean whoever he's speaking to in that stupid asshole professor way, and it's just over the top. Everything he does is over the top. Oh.
Play it again.
I love that she's not answering anything. She's just, my child just fell over.
Try and get away from the window. Call Silverman.
Call Silverman.
Well, now I can see why this lasted for 7 hours. But I was like, what are we missing? I mean, there's got to be so much more.
Well, that's the thing, right? Because that's the initial response. The initial response is, what the hell is going on? This seems like a setup, right? Like this seems so fake that it's not real. So then you start digging into it and you start pulling up more craziness and more craziness. It's just a never-ending cesspool of just insanity. It's amazing. I love it. There's small town politics. There's town hall meetings getting adjourned during requests for legal documents. It's absolutely insane, Jamie. Everything about it.
And thank you, Mistrust Loon. You're catching me in my own lies. How dare you? Yeah,
And
that's
the judge, like,
it's so
now
bad.
I'm like, what is wrong with this judge where he thinks that this woman is, oh my God. I don't know.
It's so bad.
Has he like just made rulings in this woman's favor to a point where now he feels like he can't turn back? Is that what
I
he's
think
doing?
I don't know exactly. I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to so he cites an appellate case, and it's got something to do with two YouTubers like going after each other, and it has nothing to do with what's happening here, right? But he's using this case and he's citing the dissenting opinion, not the majority, not the winning opinion, right? Not the case law, but the minority opinion. So I think he's trying to get the some law changed or written or something. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's an idiot. He's an absolute idiot.
Clearly. Like, how can you take this woman seriously by any means?
There's no way you should. None. It doesn't take more than 5 minutes of her talking to realize that she's batshit crazy.
Yeah. For our entertainment.
She's a special person. Let's just
This
call
poor
her that.
Jeremy guy. Oh my God.
I am looking at a document right here on my screen that we will share at a later date. It's all in regards to Lynette. This is from a clinical psychiatrist stating this is some of the worst behavior I have ever witnessed from a parent, talking about Lynette. It was clear she's out of control. That's Lynette. Lynette continued to display significant mood swings, going from appropriate to enraged. It's also quite clear in front of the child, she does not want the child. She said to the staff, Lynette said to the staff, she would lose the income that the child brought and that she put for disability for that child. Lynette is belittling and demeaning of the child in front of the staff. And I can go on and on and on. There are pages and pages and pages and pages. It'll literally make you sick and make you want to vomit. Can you imagine being the ignorant fool that Lynette conned $7,000 out of? $7,000 for her lawyer. Now you got to understand the deposition that you see, that's $2,000. And her lawyer has filed a motion for a deposition of me, which is going to be $2,000 out of the 7. Deposition of George, which is going to be another $2,000 out of the 7. That'll leave $3,000. Even just to read everything that Lynette has given to the court, that lawyer will burn that up in no time flat. Not to mention, he's going to have to sit with her during her extended deposition and John's. In other words, that $7,000 is gone. The individual, the lady, yes, we know who it is. She got scammed and she got conned, and she'll never see a penny again. I don't agree with Lynette and Crook on a lot of things, but there is one thing that we unequivocally agree upon, and it's this.
Everybody knows who the bad neighbors are. That's us.
Seriously though.
Vince Gotho, foreign hitman, meth connection, death threats. Thank you so much for the super chat. What do you think,
Could
Jamie?
you imagine if he got a lawyer though? Like what Wolfie said on his little super chat. It would be insane.
It's there's no way that she would.
She would not allow him to handle anything.
Well, she would just blame him, right? That would be the perfect opportunity for her, actually.
Very, very
that way she can have another person to go after and blame, and it was their fault, and this dirty lawyer did me wrong, and all these people cheated me. I'm the victim. Boo hoo hoo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and she's just gonna go absolutely crazy with that one too. If it's not.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's yeah. She's just local. Luis Carla, thank you for the $2 super sticker.
Yeah, I have more questions than anything now.
Jamie, I just want you to make me a promise, okay? If you ever adopt a child off of YouTube or Facebook, you have to call it mommy. Okay, that's the child's nickname. Promise me that, Jamie. Promise me.
Mommy, like
Thank you, Mims.
I don't even know what to say.
Lefty, who just became a member with his 4-month members. What? Broken Baker watches men's beach volleyball. Yeah, it's for the technique.
Yeah, who doesn't, Lefty? God.
For the technique.
Haven't you watched Top Gun? Should we take a little peek at the fish and wildlife guy?
Oh yeah.
Can I find that one?
You'll get a little view of what we're dealing with here.
There's a fish and wildlife guy.
Because of the turtle sanctuary.
Well, what did he do? Why is there a fish and wildlife guy?
Because she's killing all these turtles.
She's not. She's saving the turtles. This is lies and slander. I won't stand for it.
She's got them all locked in these little puddles in the middle of Florida in direct sun, so all the water's like 140 fucking degrees.
Those poor turtles. Why are you taking them away?
She's got turtle soup ponds, is what she's got.
Does it make you angry, Val, since you love turtles?
Listen, there's too much going on here for me to be angry, to be completely honest. Okay. It's just too much. It's sensory overload, and my autism is kicking in hard, and all I can do is laugh.
Lefty watches hippos mate. Thank you.
Oh my God.
So crazy.
Thank you, Thomas Sawyer, for $1. But she's just the gift that keeps on giving.
Sort of like her herpes.
But Jamie, I don't know if you know it, but Val and I we're kind of becoming a big deal. We have now we're so famous. We have famous fans.
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
You mean?
So I just got this little snippet.
Baker and Valhalla Awaits are some of my favorite YouTubers. Please go support their channel. This is Lynette, and I support this message.
Yes.
Baker and Valhalla Awaits are some of my
made that for you.
DJ Radis. It's so good. DJ Radis made it for us last night.
Be playing that at all times. Oh my God, that's great.
Oh, it's so good. Shout out DJ Radis. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, it's awesome. So great. Everyone should go follow him. He makes crazy stuff. I love it.
He's made some absolute gems.
A $5 comeback. Whiskey should tell his sister to stop sending me her Smex tapes. FD.
Yeah, that is true. I forgot about that.
That's true. That is true.
Valhalla.
I told you all those ducks weren't going to make it.
Yeah.
You asked for it.
Well, let's get. We're just going to skip till she arrives at the scene.
Okay, wait. So.
Well, no, let her take a walk and see the yard a little bit.
Yeah, but.
So is this when they show up? The like wildlife guy you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a fish and wildlife, just to make sure everything is okay.
Okay is such a wrong term to use here. Nothing about this is okay.
The water condition of the turtles, no baths for the sulcatas and the other tortoises, and then also no shade.
Okay.
The cops were called on our bad neighbors for insufficient care of animals. It's disgusting. And you're about to see the body cam from the Fish and Wildlife officer. It is full, unedited.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm not kink shaming, but all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do what you gotta do. Is this John?
That's John.
This is the property. This is what they're living on. 1.6 acres.
It's hot today, but at least it's the dry hot.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the sun to get over there, and then I start feeding.
He had the
So he
original.
lives,
Hey, I don't blame you. I'm investigating Ken Holmes. Fish
he
one.
lives in the camper.
Yeah.
And you see in front of the truck that shed with the little railing. Is that it? I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that's the little shed that Lynette and the child live in.
In Florida for free.
Yes.
Jesus.
And we have to remember the life-threatening metabolical disease.
Yeah.
Yeah, she claims at one point that if her child gets a fever, it would end her. Yet she's got her running around barefoot with
But you live in a
turtles and living in a shed with no plumbing and pooping in buckets.
Yeah.
With the poop bucket.
Really worried about her medical condition for sure.
Well, she lives in the red one.
It's the red one? Okay. I wasn't sure if that was it or not.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Baby,
Okay.
She has a life-threatening metabolic
Okay.
disorder.
All right. No problem.
If she gets a fever, she can die.
Okay.
So we try
Oh,
to
yeah,
catch it.
Yeah, go check out DJ Radis. He's got some really great videos, yo.
This is
Monday,
all the
Wednesday,
food.
Friday.
Underneath all this stuff, you'll find more lettuce and vegetables.
Do you have like a refrigerator to put it, or?
We normally feed it
Is there
out.
flies flying around it? Yeah, okay.
They come and get it. They'll be here to get it tonight. We have an extra.
Okay.
This is junk going to the dogs.
Okay.
But we Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we pick up that windy feed. We also feed hay and we feed Missouri pellets, which is exactly what they need.
Yeah. And just to let you know, I'm vaccinated, but who knows? Anybody can get anything.
No,
So
yeah,
if you want to keep
it's the
isolated, yeah.
influenza and the she had RSV from him.
Yes, you just heard Lynette
She
tell
had
the officer
RSV
that John gave Harley,
John?
the life-threatening metabolic disease child, RSV. And she blames everything on John and everything on everybody else. As a matter of fact, you're going to hear victimese over and over and over. We're a victim, we're a victim, we're a victim, to the point that the officer says, you better get a lawyer, which she needs one. There's no doubt. As a matter of fact, George and I go to court here in Ohio on Monday for the restraining orders against these two. And you're also going to see some absolutely insane conditions for these animals. Viewer discretion should be advised, to the point where they are in a box. They're covered with a brown tarp. They're literally cooking the animals. This is not okay. But here's what John and Lynette have to say. Their post on Facebook after this whole interaction.
RSV caused.
If she got RSV, she would have perished. According to your diagnosis, she would have perished.
What's RSP?
RSV?
RSV.
It's a respiratory disease that's really rough on kids, especially.
Yeah.
But
What the hell does it
respiratory
stand
isn't a metabolical disease.
Let me look it up real
But she
quick.
said
It's something virus.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual is,
French
but I know
virus.
it's a respiratory.
Thank you, Teddy O'Hearn. She lives in the shed with Kid. Red one is what they are building. John lives in large trailer. Druggies has the small stolen trailer.
But did she not say that basically if the child got a cough, she would perish? So
She said fever is what she said.
fever, you'll get a fever.
God dang. Oh.
There you go.
We have
But
been
it's
watching
like
this for so many days. So we
call like a chest cold, like a chest cold. Like
Respiratory syncytial virus. SYNCYTIAL.
Yeah.
Respiratory whatever virus. It's really rough on kids.
Mm-hmm.
But again, we have been watching this for so long, so we kind of know it's gonna be crazy. Jamie is just sitting here like a newborn baby. What's the hell about?
I don't know.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I'm gonna do my bio break.
And then started having seizures. So she's never had that before. So now.
So let me ask, what agencies have come here?
Now she's getting seizures all of a
I've
sudden.
listened to a little of the YouTube.
So 3 times he called CPS. He then turned me into the consumer. I have it right here.
You wouldn't know
And
that. They don't tell you who calls.
I saw that you have a nonprofit. Have you gone through and did all that to get a true nonprofit status? Hi, honey.
Yep.
Hi.
What's it called? EMI.
How are you?
That's Harley Gray. Oh, it's over there. My paperwork's on that side. There's more pellets.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Right, but we got the bag stuff.
And how do they have a Jeep truck?
Yeah.
And better.
It's in pretty good shape too.
Those are expensive.
She'll be right there, honey. She'll be right there.
I'm gonna get you, love. Just a minute.
Oh, you dropped something.
It's a lot newer than my Ram is. I'll tell you that much.
Better than mine too.
He turned me in. That's Russell's.
I said newer. I didn't say better.
Hey, Matt, I gotta call you back. It wasn't super important. Just
The Jeeps.
about entombing gophers. You'd go. An officer would be sent to that complaint, wouldn't they? If someone complained about entombing gophers.
Entombing gopher?
What?
What is it?
Yeah. That's all I want because different complaints. The dispatch closed it out, but I think they got different info from us, and who knows? They might have said entombing just to get us to go. So.
What are they pouring cement down gopher holes?
Yeah, what does that mean?
No, you enjoy your NASBLA. All right, bro. See ya. Sorry about that.
So he's done a whole month worth now of videos on me. He's accused us of him sexually molesting her, which could have made her end up in being removed. If they would have removed her, her metabolic team said it probably would have killed her because the first thing DHS was CPS.
None of that makes sense. Her metabolic, her being taken away from the home that is probably making her sick, if she's sick at all.
The home, the shed, Jamie. It's not a home, it's a shed.
Yeah.
Correct yourself.
Don't
where
shit
she
shame her.
magically developed seizures.
You just said she got RSV and has seizures, but if she's taken out of the home, that's it. That's the goner.
Thank you, Mistrust Loon. When they sold their house to follow Otter Creek, they used the money to buy the Jeep. That's why they have the nice Jeep.
No, it's not. Those are. They're ugly anyway. I don't like them.
Nah, I'm not a big fan.
I'm not a big fan. I like a regular Jeep.
I'll stick with my Ram.
Yeah, I know you all. You love that Ram.
I love that Ram so much.
I know he is, isn't he?
Yeah, because Jamie is a big fan of Stanley Cups.
I love Stanley Cups.
Yeah, you got that in common with Lynette.
They got a bad rap because of people like this.
Mrs. Valhalla's last car was a Jeep. It was the little one, the Compass. Oh my God, it sucked. They would break all the time. I don't know how many sets of tires that thing went through.
Oh yeah, they're expensive.
It was nuts. We were replacing a set of tires like once a year or something crazy because the something in the back end was broken and it like had the bend and it was bad. F that car. I'm so glad it's gone.
Let's see. They didn't Maiden get the kid. She got it off Facebook.
Yeah, I just found this out, guys. She gotta get off Facebook. Apparently, that's a thing.
Yeah, that happens.
So if you're looking,
Jill, you sent the same text twice, but yeah, her mother has Münchhausen by proxy.
Really?
That's the rumor on the street.
Yeah.
We haven't seen like a diagnosis, but her stepdaughter was pretty sure that was the case. That they were looking for the diagnosis because they were pretty sure she had been diagnosed.
Yes.
And she has a shit bucket. Yes. That's the best part.
No, that's not the best part. The best part is that she wanted to post that to the internet and show the world that she had a shit bucket. That's the best part.
Yeah, true that.
Quit smirking.
I just love this lady. I'm gonna marry her.
Sue or complain
God
about anybody.
Oh, I know.
You could right now lodge a complaint to me saying I was unprofessional to you and call my. Doesn't mean it's true, right?
Right.
So if it's easier said than done, but you have ducks, like water off duck's back.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not true, don't worry about it.
Right.
Now you have your daughter to worry about, I understand, but if the child protective custody came here 3 times and so don't worry about what anybody else says. You got to deal with the harassment a little, but
a lot.
Yeah.
It's
So
a lot. Right
so what? Don't listen to it. If it's not true, don't listen to it. However, at the same token, you do have some. I don't know if who complained. I don't know.
We do.
Yeah.
There was a lady here this morning.
What was her name?
Her name was Alicia Hill, and she said I'm outside your property and I saw a video, Hale's video, about your property, and I've got a $1,500 grant for you, and I've got food for you and this and that. Well, yes, she said, I want to see your tortoises right now. Where are they? And I'm like, I don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Why would I let you on? And
I don't blame her. Yeah.
They don't realize.
He uses his diploma. Yeah. No, I understand what's going on.
And
So
I have been licensed in the state of Florida. Class 3 field day, class 3 all. It was years ago. That's why you said Lacey, and I'm like.
well, it's only because I looked at your up your phone number. No, your phone number, and it said Lacey Wilson, I think.
Yeah, that's my old number.
Okay, yeah.
That's my middle name. I used to go by my middle name.
And you got a bunch of names.
Yeah, this is from the Hills video. It's not the full video. Yeah, but she was named Lacey Wilson, not Lynette Preston. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
it's a long story that I can make real short. Every time she burns a bridge or every time there's a new scam, she changes her name. Her entire family knows her as Lacey. They call her Spacey Lacey. They don't even know who this Michelle lady is. Her name is Lynette, and we call her Lynette.
So,
anyway, I used to have class 3 field day, class 3 all. I had mountain lions, fox, wolves. We had everything. We were in North Fort Myers and Port Charlotte. That was years ago. I worked at Octagon for years. I know Lori. I know all of them people. I know how to take care of animals. My biggest issue, sir, and I'm going to be honest, and I'm going to throw him under the bus, and I don't freaking care, is him.
Yeah.
I've
Is
told
he
him,
is he an ex too?
my ex-husband, yes. And I have told him.
And here we go. Lynette has never done anything wrong. It's all John Crook's fault. And usually when you meet her in the first 5 minutes, she tells you he can't stop. And she wants to his life. That's how mentally unstable this woman is.
I'm just going to take it.
How the pools need to be. I've told him what I want, how to do it, and he refuses. And I don't know.
Well, maybe if he goes around with me, maybe it will help. So,
I'm happy about this.
What I was getting with, like, everything else could be wrong. If I get to send, and this is normally what happens, especially in the neighborhood or.
I'll get you, honey. I'm going to grab her.
Yeah.
Keep my distance.
Okay.
Yeah, she'll just keep her
Lynette
distance.
claimed after this visit that there were no problems whatsoever, and she didn't know how large turtle pools had to be. And yet, the very first thing she's saying to the officer, I know exactly what they have to be. I know what they have to be. He won't do it. It's John. It's him. He's a crook. This woman is so stricken with diabetes, it's grotesque.
She wants to be free, huh?
Yeah, she'll just feed him to the turtles instead of the tigers.
Was the kid in the car the whole time?
Yeah, crying.
So,
Hot AF. I'm
what
sure.
happened?
Go with daddy.
Just gonna. jump over the kid.
Can you go in here?
My name's Mr. Ken.
Go play on your swing.
Okay, come here.
In the car all day.
Okay.
So normally what happens, I get a complaint. Exes are big on complaining about their exes. Not that that's what happened here,
Yeah,
but
you know
bad breakups
Yep.
and bad neighbors, button heads with neighbors. So we'll get complaints. They'll throw everything at the wall.
Yeah,
But
just go with daddy.
if there's a valid violation, which I did find some today, I got to address it.
Yep,
So
I'm glad.
but it's some things that I think you can easily fix. Now I see you have sulcatas, and in the past videos, you had a Herman, and it looked like some maybe some redfoots. Did you have a redfoot?
Yep, I do. They're in here.
Oh, you forgot to open up this morning. We ran out on them.
They got this little thing. I only have one of each. These are my pets.
Okay.
They're not rescued. These are mine. Where did they go? Their water. They have water left.
She put a tarp over them. It's like tinfoil over a pan.
Yeah.
And
This is going in there,
cooking.
not the-
Thank you, Kim Boyko. Wait till you see John Crook. Yet, but watch out.
Oh my God. These poor little babies just being cooked in the Florida heat.
Oh, I'm telling you, they're just making turtle soup down there.
Do they get the TV from terrestrial?
TV from terrestrial signals.
Yeah, a black top.
She's definitely getting terrestrial signals, y'all. Definitely.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm a little more worried about the heat with
It doesn't.
well, it's pretty warm in there now because of that brown tarp.
Yeah, but I kept it shut because I didn't want it to rain while I was gone.
Yeah.
And have them drown.
Are they hay?
They're in there though.
This is.
So you just have them too?
Turtles on some hay?
It looks like a compost heap.
Yeah, you're seeing that correctly. They're literally baking the turtles. When this took place, you're looking at 100+ degree days. Highest out in
We had them in another pen, but an animal ripped the hole in the pen and ripped them out. It killed one of the Russians.
Do you want me to slide this all this way?
Ma'am.
One of the Russians. Yeah, we're gonna empty this out anyway.
She's got are those hot tub covers?
Yeah.
it looks like
Oh.
he isn't.
That's what they have for the water.
It was in there.
Yeah.
Let's see, he's here somewhere.
And it's probably, it looks so gross.
Again.
No, this looks really, really nasty.
They're gonna go back in the little pen out there. But until we can keep that animal from eating them, I don't want them ate.
Well, it's a better life form than what they're having. Jesus Christ.
What?
Chuck them in the
Well,
Everglades.
it's not
is a
my
better
business
life.
what
Right.
health-wise happened to me, but I saw a few videos. You look like you were getting around good.
Disclaimer: don't
Like a
release
year
your pets
ago.
into the Everglades, y'all.
Yeah, I can pull them in any.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't. I don't even own a cat.
Oh, really?
Actually lost
Ask me.
50 pounds working on it.
Yeah, you look bigger too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
see, I
I
can't
busted
find-
my ass trying to get this stuff in order. You gotta find that little son of a-
Now we
How
have,
big is he? Is he
Do you know about
smaller
all the
than?
creek
Oh,
water?
yeah, just like the
There's
little
so
one.
much hay in
We
there.
had
Otter Creek water is undrinkable.
those red
The
colored
city
ones,
water,
the
you
leopard
can't
one.
drink it.
I
It's
have one leopard back there,
disgusting.
but all my other tortoises.
Is it
I
like
gave to a
Flint
friend.
water?
Yeah.
He was supposed to let me get them back.
Oh, she
Ooh,
posted the original.
careful! You're gonna get sand in your eye.
They were not giving back.
Mrs. Valhalla's on her way home.
They were
You,
gone.
you.
This is another lie. Lynette always uses talk to text. She's on her phone constantly on Facebook and everything else. If you've ever sent a text to the wrong person, you're like, oops, that wasn't supposed to go to you. Lynette does that often, and she does it in talk to text. And she literally posted on her turtle rescue page that she killed the tortoises. As a matter of fact, here's one of her oops talk to text issues right here.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ, lady.
Where the hell is Napoleon? He's got to be in here. Oh, careful, he's little.
Well,
Is
you know
he-
all
Oh,
about
he's
Flint
tiny
water,
like
Jamie.
that.
Yeah.
Like her.
What?
Oh,
You're gonna step on him.
the,
I won't step
other
on
creek water is worse than Flint
I'll
water.
be nice.
He's got to be right here. No way. He's not. I just seen him yesterday. I guess everybody let us get there. He is.
A panther?
Oh, he's peeking out at us, saying, "What do you? What's all the fuss about?"
Yeah, normally this has more water in it.
Normally it does.
Normally.
So that with these tortoises here, that's fine for this because remember, it's got to be. He's the biggest one, so it's got to be 2 his length and 2 his width. So obviously that's fine. And the size is the only thing that worries about me on this is because if you had.
It can rain, but I guess I need to put holes in the bottom, more holes.
Well, the hay's not bad either because they like going into it.
Yeah, they love it. Find him? Yeah, he's in there.
And I didn't step on him. No,
There. Yes. We've had Napoleon for years. He just ain't growing.
So what would be
Well, you gotta
ideal
feed
with
him,
this
lady.
is that it's good for them to have sunshine too. But if like you had a partial shade over it.
Yeah.
So part of it's shade. So if they want to get in the shade, they could, and if they want to be in the sunlight, they could. They have to have an option.
The only reason they weren't open today is because it rains. And
Yeah.
if we're not here and we knew we weren't going to be here. Yeah, this morning. I had an eye doctor's appointment and I had to go to the courthouse. I had to apply for that thing and they didn't give it to me.
Yeah.
They won't give it to me.
What won't they give you?
A no harassment order, a protection
Ah.
order against that bastard. He's
Oh my
allowed to
God.
do anything he wants and say anything he wants. He's called me a child molester. He's said that I beat her right in front of the whole town.
So why don't you?
Says we're selling dope.
I'm gonna let the dog.
If you hire a lawyer, it seems like he has some money.
We're gonna, that's what we're doing next.
That's fucking shady that a government official says that.
Yeah.
You could just sue him. So yeah, that's a little shady. Official game hasn't followed up.
Can you get into a StreamYard studio without setting up a live stream?
You could just set up a recording if you want to have a background where you want to talk or upload stuff.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
They don't bite.
I get along with most animals. Yeah, and when I knocked on the door, I heard them barking. So
They have dogs too?
and the same with since we're here.
Yeah, they have two dogs, right?
I don't know. I don't know.
Allowing them to own anything, let alone a child.
Let's do the water tortoise. What do you have in the water turtle?
There should be I brought 2 red ears with me from Iowa.
So how long? When did you come from Iowa?
I've been here for years.
All right, so you lived in.
Don't scare me, guys. I know I need a permit to take in any other red ears.
So those were yours. You had them for years.
Yes.
Okay.
They're mine.
How long have you had them for? Would you say?
The
Yeah.
turtles? I've had them since probably the 2 years before I came here.
And when did you come here?
I came here, 22. I've been here for about, 9 years now? 9 years?
Okay.
So they've been here a long time. There's a sunshine in here, and there's 2 yellow bellies.
I see Lynette now knows Mary math. 9 years.
Time late 2021.
Oh, okay. So this would have been 2023 minus 2021. Yeah, 9 years.
Clean. There was a yellow belly.
So what do you have in here? I'm sorry. 2 yellow bellies and what?
Yeah, we can drain it. It's clean anyway.
Hey, hi.
Hi,
Does it just twist off?
Hold on, don't wreck my clothes.
Yeah, she has the same clothes on.
Yeah, don't wreck my.
Just gonna take the kid off screen. Remember that kid can't get near him because she'll die if she get an infection.
Yeah.
Don't take the
part.
leaf. Don't take the leaves off of that.
This property was a junk garbage thing, so everywhere you look, shit's coming
What is in that tin?
Turtles.
More?
Yeah.
Hey, leave him alone. Snakes, mommy. Get yours over to mama.
Christ. Sorry.
I don't know what's around and which one wants a snake.
Just started screaming at the kid. What was he doing? Playing with an animal?
I think she was chasing the dog.
But you moved to Otter Creek to keep your daughter safe, right? Had nothing to do with stalking.
So what do you say? You have 2 red ears and 2. Yeah. Oh, I thought I tried that.
Well, she has a respiratory disease, so she can't wear shoes.
Why are you calling mommy Miss Dalville? There it goes. My fingers were just wet. Mommy, look out! Look out! Look out! Look out! Don't
You're gonna get all wet.
Yep, don't get in that.
Yeah, it's gross water.
Nothing like turtle water all
pea
over
soup.
the child.
These babies, and what I want to do with these, I want them to have an indoor-outdoor area. So I want to fence off a little piece.
Well.
And make it so they can crawl out.
You're gonna step in water, honey.
Yeah, and your brand new shoes. Look out! Go! I don't want your shoes in it. Go that way. But I'm fighting with him on it.
So yeah, this water's way too dirty.
I know.
And this is another one where you're gonna want to shade some of it somehow. If you had something a little off you can even put a tin over it if you wanted to.
I can do that. I've got wood right there.
Yeah. So that way, half and half, and then that way, if you this should stay cool enough where.
It does. The water is nice and cool. It's not.
Yeah.
Gross.
But they should still be able to get into some shade too. Now.
Please don't.
So I don't mind green water. I don't want green turbid water. So you see how all that mess is there? Yeah. So if it's just slightly green because of water algae, that's fine. But when it gets turbid like that, you definitely got to change it. Yeah.
Can you listen to him though? So
I understand. Drain it. I just can't.
I know.
Pulling the blocks out at this moment. That's why it's green.
John.
Well, you can keep the blocks in there.
Oh no!
Just hose it.
Because I pick it all the way up and I hose it on out.
Well, if you can't do that, you can do what's second best and just hose it like it is, because it's better than nothing, right?
Right.
So that way, if someone complains, I come here, everything's good. I mean, there's nothing I do about it.
He doesn't mind it being lightly green, but it can't have the crap that's floating up in the bottom.
Yeah, it can't be the sludge. It can't be thick
No,
water.
don't feed him.
So what usually I do, it can be translucent green. As a matter of fact, you can put probably like an algicide in there to kill some of the algae. Now, algicide won't hurt them now. I put algicide in with my fish and turtle.
Yeah, all remember that they're doing a stream tonight, a normal Sunday stream where Mark Feathers will be on, and that's probably going to be a very interesting show.
Oh yeah, it will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it will. Mark Feathers is their first attorney.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the one
the
who
judge.
allegedly tried to. That's just so stupid. Try to bribe her.
Pay her off.
Because that just makes sense.
Well, it complicated things for the Hales, so she got her mission accomplished.
Yeah, and again, the judge just said, "Yeah, that sounds reasonable. That's probably true."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a must watch. And 8 p.m. Everyone remember that you hit the clock forward. Jamie, We
That was
didn't hit
last
the
night.
forward. So
That was last night.
yeah, last night. Yeah, I said,
Yeah.
remember all of you. It's 9:30 here, Jamie. So I think I'm gonna end it for today, if it's okay with you, boss.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Hales are streaming tonight. Iris put the link in chat. The link to their GoFundMe is on top of the chat if anyone wants to help them out with their legal fees. And thank you all so much for stopping by. And thanks for all the likes and the new members, all the super chats. And let's do the YouTube thing and go through.
Yeah, y'all hit the like. Hit the like on your way out.
Yeah, because just remember, you could end up in a situation like this guy.
While I'm waiting for this, did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't have cared.
You wouldn't have cared?
No.
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
No.
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
Probably did. Everybody has.
So there.
Everybody has.
The judge is like, the hell did you just?
That's how things go sometimes. You have a bad mother-in-law. I believe if you hooked up with this one, you might be in that situation.
Oh.
And before I let Valhalla has his little spiel, let's just remember we're big time now, Jamie. You're hanging with the big boys.
Favorite YouTubers. Please go support their channel. This is Lynette and I support this message. Baker and Valhalla Awaits are some of my favorite YouTubers.
Damn
Please
right.
go support their channel. This is Lynette and I support this message.
Endorsed by Lynette, y'all. Big timers. Big time.
Thank you. No, we all thank you all so much for supporting all of us, and especially supporting the Hales and get this craziness out there. Do you think
yeah.
Cyrex could be Lynette's long lost son, a love child from her stripper days? Just a conspiracy theory.
Who's Cyrex?
I don't know. I've heard this name, but I don't know who this person is either.
We'll have to investigate, y'all. We'll have to investigate.
Apparently, it's like a Chris Chan thing.
Oh,
just a weird person.
Yeah,
Not as nasty.
got it. Yikes. Yikes.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. You just followed Jamie. Thank you. My boss is so happy when people follow her.
Now Baker won't get beat today.
Yeah,
Good
right.
job.
No. But normally on this channel, I mostly cover court cases live. Tomorrow we'll be looking at a hearing from Florida with a guy who might have helped unalive someone in a treehouse. And Tuesday, we're looking into the Karen Reed case, another injustice being done from.
Oh, that Karen Reed
Massachusetts.
situation is absolutely out of control.
Yeah, and it's just government overreach. But more importantly than me is the man, the myth, the legend.
I'm Valhalla Awaits, y'all. Come check me out. I got a small goat farm in East Tennessee. I post a lot of that. We do a Lego stream, me and David, MLS. We do an interview stream with Lego, and Megan Fox is going to be on there next Saturday. This Saturday, a week from today. This 23rd. It's the 23rd, I think. I hope. Eris, am I right? I think I'm right.
I can't take this. I cannot take this.
But otherwise, y'all enjoy the rest of your beautiful weekend, and I'm going to do the same.
Hi, guys.
I don't care. I have anxiety over the roof.
Sorry, you were saying?
Nothing. I have nothing to say now.
2 weeks. Thank you, MG Law. 2 weeks. The Megan Fox Lego stream.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if MG is streaming tonight, but if he is, it's probably more of this craziness. But thank you all so much for showing up. And remember, just because you can, you don't need to make a turtle purgatory. It's but have a wonderful Sunday evening, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Later, y'all.
I have to hit my outro. Oh no! Don't do that.
Your Honor, I apologize.
We're big time now. We're big time.
I'm going to make this 100, Your Honor. 100. Because it is 100% correct.
Objection, Your Honor.
Do you see the lawyer's face? Okay, we have to go back and
Widower case.
Did you, whether it's true or not, believe that Mr. Randolph had slept with your wife?
I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't have cared?
No.
Did you believe he had slept with your wife?
No.
Did you believe he slept with your mother-in-law?
Probably did. Everybody has.
wait a minute. I need this story time.
Everybody has.
Everybody has.
Everyone has slept with his mother.
If I showed you.
Oh my God.
I'm having a Jamie moment. And the way he just said it, he was just like, everyone did. Things on YouTube.
Mr. Randolph, do you?
I got against the man. He doesn't
Called him chicken shit.
That's right, he was chicken shit.